welcome back. Today's video is going to be updates on a previous haul. In fact, this was the first haul that I had posted last year. I originally posted it on January 27th, 2014. So if you want to watch that original video, I will have that linked below. But what we're going to do today is just kind of talk about the things that I had picked up and let you guys know my thoughts on them. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. There are some yearly favorites in this haul. This was a good shopping haul. If you like this look that I'm wearing, there's a tutorial for this as well. It's kind of it's the Pantone color of the year, the Marsala color, which is the color of the year. I had done a tutorial on that. So if you like my makeup look or you have any questions on what I used, I'll link that tutorial below so that you can head on over and watch that and check out all the details on that. So anyways, let's just get into this. So the first place I had shopped at was Sephora. I think I did shop on, I can't remember if it was online or in store. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. The first thing I had picked up was this Makeup Forever eyeshadow number 162. Now, this is my favorite eyeshadow of life. I also made a video of my favorite products of life. I will link that below as well so that you can check out what the other must-haves you need, but they discontinued this. I'm not even kidding you. Now, they did come out with all of the Makeup Forever Artist Intent shadows, or whatever they're called. I don't have any. I really, really want some. I just haven't gotten any yet. So there is a shade in there that I think is similar to this. I don't know if it's exactly the same or anything, but I love this eyeshadow. If you can find it on eBay, I highly recommend it. It is the most beautiful matte burgundy reddish brown, super pigmented. I think they got rid of all of these shadows and just replaced them with the Makeup Forever ones, but do you see that? This color is absolutely stunning in the crease. It's just so warm, so pretty. If you have blue eyes or green eyes, it just makes them pop. Love it. Highly recommend. Alright, the next thing I had picked up was this Buxom lipstick in the shade Menace. Now, I don't think I've worn this very much since I picked it up. I had worn it last winter, like January, February, and then spring rolled around and I got into my brights, and then summer, and then fall. I think I might have worn this once or twice in the fall. I like the formula of the Buxom lipsticks. I think they are very creamy. They're very moisturizing. They have kind of a shiny finish. They have some really pretty shades. I would recommend. I have a couple other smaller ones. I have Mistress, which is a pink, Hooligan, which is a very pretty darker nude, and Two Timer, which is a beautiful nude. But this particular one actually goes really great with that eyeshadow. It's like a very dark, vampy red. It's really pretty. You see the gloss finish? I like the Buxom lipsticks. I like a little bit of a gloss finish, but I like lip gloss. So if it's shiny like that, it just means moisturizing to me. And in the wintertime, if you're going to wear a dark lipstick, I think it's best if it has a little bit of a moisturizing property to it. Otherwise, that dark lipstick is just going to enhance and you know. So the next thing on my list I have here is a Marc Jacobs blush in the shade Obsessed. I do not own that any longer. I wore it a few times, and it didn't stay on my face, which is shocking because I'm not oily skinned at all. I'm pretty normal, if not drier in the wintertime. And it did not stay on my skin at all. And at the time, I know a lot of people were talking about the Marc Jacobs blushes. I think they were newer. And so, of course, I jumped on the bandwagon, but I just was not impressed. And for the money, I decided to return it. I don't remember what I returned it for. I'm pretty sure I returned it to buy something else. It might have been a NARS blush, which I really like and would recommend. So it didn't do it for me, so that went back. And I don't like to keep things that aren't going to work for me, and there's no shame in my game to return things, because why have a $30 blush sit in your drawer when you can return or exchange it, because they have an awesome policy, for something else that's going to work for you. So that went back. Alright, next I had headed over to Ulta, and I picked up some, there must have been a buy one get one half off on the NYX lip products, and so I picked up 4 soft matte lip creams. I love these things. These are inexpensive. They're very nicely pigmented. They feel like a whipped, kind of like a whipped cream velvety texture on the lips. They're really pretty. It's like a really simple way to do a matte lipstick. They're not high maintenance at all. You apply them with the wand. I have 4 colors. I picked up Stockholm. Let me swatch these for you, I guess. This is like a darker brownie nude. Actually, it has some peach to it. There goes the other one, but as you can see, that's Stockholm. Gosh, I love that color. I need to put these out on my vanity because I find if I pull things out, put them in a basket or put them on my vanity, I will reach for them. Otherwise, even though my drawers are organized, they get overlooked. So let me see what else we got here. I also picked up Antwerp, which is another pretty peachy, ooh, I guess it's brighter than I thought. So that's Antwerp, but do you see the color? Well, for some reason I thought it would be darker. Look how bright that is. Okay, anyways, that's the second one. A beautiful red. I've worn this in a couple tutorials. This is Monte Carlo. I love this one. It's a blue-based red. Really pretty. You see how opaque these are? These are really good quality. Let me grab the last one here. It's another red. It's Amsterdam. And I've worn this in a couple, I wore this summer a few times in a couple tutorials as well. It's similar, but a little bit more orangey of a red. But those are the 4 lip creams. I like these. I would definitely recommend checking these out. I wouldn't say they're a drying matte formula at all. They're very interesting. They're like this whippy texture. I had gone shopping with my mom last Christmas when she was here. Let me, look at this. Red lipstick. You know, you gotta be careful with it or you can end up with stained clothes. Okay, so we had went to the MAC counter and they had, what was I wrote it down. The MAC Magnetic Nude Collection was out last year. And I had looked at it. And this was when I was kind of new to the whole collection idea. I didn't realize that when they say limited edition, they don't mean that it's going to be out for 6 months and they may make it permanent or not. They literally mean it's only out that period of time and then when it's sold out, it's gone forever. So I picked up 2 limited edition things. I'm going to show them to you anyways, just in case you're curious or it sparks you to, if you own these, to bring them back out. Or if you really like it, you could definitely look on eBay or sometimes on their website, MAC's website. They have a good buy section of things that were out before and then you could potentially pick them up. I don't know. I've just seen old collections on there. So anyways, long story short, I picked up a lipstick and a gloss. The first color I picked up is a Frost, and it's called Carnal Instinct. And I know you're thinking in that too, ooh. But it's a really pretty, darker, vampy brown, but it has gold frost to it. Yeah. It's really actually quite pretty on. And some of the more darker, vampy lipsticks that I see on Instagram, I see people wearing them, and I own them. But when I put them on my lips, they're much, much more red than they are in their lips. So in order for me to get, like, say, the MAC Sin look or the MAC Diva look, they turn really red on me. So I need something seriously dark to put on my lips to get a dark look because for some reason my lips turn everything red. And then I picked up the matching lip gloss, which I really like this lip gloss. It really brightens this color up. It's called Hellbound. You can see that. It's really pretty. It's like this coppery, browny, rosy color. I'll swatch it next to it so you can see. It's more red a little bit. It's super pretty. And then I'll put a little on top so you can see how it really lightens the lipstick a little bit so it's more wearable. But anyways, I like the lip gloss formulas. I love MAC's lipstick, and so if you ever see those and you like those dark colors, yeah, I would definitely recommend picking them up if they interest you. Then on my way back from the airport, I had no kids in the car. So I decided to stop at our local CCL. And I picked up a few things that have since become Holy Grail status. Okay, so the first thing I picked up was a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the shade Toast. It's just a really warm, matte, easy, great transition shade if you want a no makeup look. I love the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows. And if you can get them at a discounted price, by all means, do so. Just a great, creamy, warm-ish, matte transition shade. It looks great. And then I picked up the shade Bluebell as well because I thought that these two together would be really pretty. I haven't worn this one too much just because I quite frankly forgot I had it, but now that I know I have it and I'm doing this video, it's going to spark me to wear it. So you may see this in an upcoming video, but gosh, that's so pretty. Just a stunning, very brightening effect of a blue. Almost had a little bit of violet to it. So gosh, that's a beautiful spring and summer color, isn't it? Oh, I need to dig that out. I think actually, I would put that in my crease. Just subtly, with something like champagne on the lid, and just what a brightening, pretty blue color. So I love that. The other couple things I had picked up at the CCO were, I picked up a MAC eyeshadow, and I depotted it and put it in my MAC palette here. And it is this one right here called Swiss Chocolate. This is a matte, kind of another one of those warm reddish brown eyeshadows, my favorite really, truly my favorite brown shadows to wear are warm brown ones. This is a nice formula too. Really creamy, blends really well. Just a great, if you like warm brown shades. Gosh, I keep knocking things over. I need a bigger table. Just a great warm brown shade to put in your crease or all over your lid for a really pretty warm smoky eye. I like those warm reddish brown shades. They're my favorite. What else did I pick up? Okay, I picked up the MAC Groundwork Paint Pot. I've used this quite a bit for like a simple smoky eye, a simple warm, like in the summertime I would take my finger and put this all over my lid, just blend it out and go, because it would add a little bit of something to my eyes, but it was kind of a soft, sultry, sexy way to do it. Like I think of, once again, I use this all the time as an example, but like Victoria's Secret swimsuit models, you know they have makeup on their eyes, but something like this where it just adds a little bit of warmth, a little bit of smokiness, but not a whole lot. And because it's a cream formula, it doesn't stand out so much. It kind of just, I don't know, I like it. I like the paint pots. I use Painterly every day. And the last thing I picked up was the MAC Pressed Pigment and Warming Heart. This is stunning. This has appeared in several videos. I've worn it in several videos. I love it. This pigment makes me want to collect more pigments. In fact, I have quite a few on my wish list, including Moth, Black Grape, Jet Couture. I have two. I have a brownish one, which I can't remember what it's called right now, and I have this one. I think this was probably limited edition, but if you see this at your CCO, just grab it. It is so gorgeous, so creamy. I like the pressed pigments because they're not messy to work with. You can actually apply them just with your finger. You can use a brush too, but a finger I find picks up a little bit more, so I love this one. And as you can see, my kids did not nap very long once again, so I have 2 items left to talk about, and they will be joining us, as well as her baby. What is your baby's name?
Her name is Food Snacks, because she likes Food Snacks.
Well, say hi to baby Fruit Snack, because she apparently likes fruit snacks. Okay, so I had ordered from NARS, the Melrose Boutique. At the time, the NARS Eat-A Brush, which was what I was on the hunt for, was sold out.
Remember her name is Strawberry because she's wearing strawberry.
Oh, her name is now Strawberry. So anyways, I had called the Melrose Boutique, and I was able to pick up these 2 Holy Grail status brushes that I use every single day. Yes, you need these in your life. The NARS Eat-A was sold out at the time, so like I said, I called the Melrose store, and they were so lovely. You can get free shipping over, I think they said $85. So I was originally only going to get this, but then they talked me into getting this. So this I use for highlighter every day. I love this for highlighter. It is perfect for highlighter. You have seen me use these brushes in all my videos time and time again. Now I can't talk. I'm totally distracted, but I love these, and I would definitely recommend picking these up if you are looking for some very precise brushes to get your products exactly where you want them. They're not too big, they're not too bulky, they're very lightweight, they're very unique, and that is why I love them. Alright, so do you want to say goodbye to all of our friends? That's going to do it for today's haul updates video. This was kind of a fun video to do just because there were so many products in here I truly, truly love. And so do you guys want to say bye?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Can you wave? He's totally in a daze. Bye, guys.